All right, rolling through here, continuing with this day 4 collection. Rogue versus FPX here. FPX trying to fight themselves up, or at least keep their second spot alive there. They're currently tied with Cloud9 after that victory Cloud9 had over them, I believe. Yeah, Rogue have to actually start reverse sweeping this hard right now. Their chances are falling very, very slim here right now.
Their destiny could very well be out of their hands. Well, it is out of their hands, but they need this win. And FPX, if they can get a win here, then their chances of making the quarterfinals suddenly get a lot higher because they need.
Yep, they need it. Well, they need Damwon to. Well, there's no catching up to Damwon right now. Damwon needs to give up some wins though here. I think we're actually going to end out with that. All right. So let's evaluate what we've got here on the table here so far. We've been flying through Summoners, Pix, and Irelia, Leona, Rise Ban, Draven, Yumi, TF Ban. Oh, this could be a fun trade here. Oh, this could be a trade out here. WX Chris going to be matching Hansama Trimby. This Lucian Nami lane against the Aphelios Lulu. This could be very, very powerful. Xinjiao banned out against Inspired. A strong pick for him. Larson picking up the LeBlanc. I haven't felt good about LeBlanc this tournament. It has not really felt good, taken over, really done anything. The prio in mid is not really there. The TF is up and has been banned out, which is like the best news for FPX. But what does Doinby want to bring into this? Malzahar, which would be a good counter into the LeBlanc, honestly. Wouldn't be the worst thing. It'd feel very limiting of Doinby's talents. So just kind of getting rid of, I guess, just the possibility of that option. Yep, it would have really screwed him up there. Take away the Jarvan, so getting rid of some engage junglers for Inspired. It's not the worst setup. It's not the worst ruining here. And Inspired's felt really limited here. He's not put out that MVP performance that he showed us here in the LEC. He has been unable to really get his word in edgewise here. Like him and Elioya, the two powerful EU junglers, not able to really show their stuff here on the world stage. It's been a very different experience when you're in the world stage and you're screaming all of these Asian teams that are just monstrous and just so good at the game here. Though I'm going to bring in the Silas, which is a pretty good pick. Not the... Oh, the Fiddlesticks from Inspire. I don't like this. I don't like this. They've brought it out, but I think Tien's not going to have any... He's not going to be concerned. He's going to go in and he's going to take it. I don't like this pick. It did not show well in the first round, Robin. Has Inspire just run out of like jungle picks or something that feel like, has he really run out of picks? Kiana not available to his pool? Like, it's not banned. And there's not exactly a wombo combo to throw into it. And the Kennen. And everyone's squishy, so Odomne's got his own challenge cut out for him to match Nuguri here. And Odomne has not had a great showing here at this Worlds. He's been kind of bodied. Weak side play. Not really showing the kingdom. Not showing the weak side king performance that we need out of Rogue. So it really looks like it's on Han Sama and definitely on Larson. Like, I want to see Larson come out of this stronger and more proficient and able to just match this. He's on the LeBlanc. He's got to make the plays. He should be a much more early game play. Mid game, he should be taking over, running around, the vision in Rogue's control. And if this doesn't, this is their last chance saloon here right now for Rogue.
They have Inspired on his Fiddlesticks, but you're going against Tian's Lee Sin.
I think Tian is Lee Sin. Like, I think they're going to early invade here on Inspired. I think he's going to have a lot of trouble here. And if Rogue should know this, they should be prepared for this. But this could get scary. Especially if they get their vision control. If they can get this down and get a lot of, you know, fog on the map for Larson and Inspired to play around, it could really, really put FPX in a very scary position, like no pun intended here. It just feels so unlikely. It just feels so challenging here. Yeah, FPX still have a chance to make it out.
And then all they need is Damwon understand this correctly, they will get a tiebreaker
Mm-hmm.
versus, well, you get 3 with tiebreaker, right?
Yeah.
That's the situation.
Yes. No. So if FPX lose this and Damwon beat C9, we get the 3-way tie at 2 and 4.
If
Yes.
FPX win and Cloud9 lose,
FPX are through.
FPX through. If
Yeah.
FPX win and Cloud9 win,
We play a single tiebreaker between the 2 teams.
so basically FPX are
Must win.
good chances.
If FPX win this, they have at least a tiebreaker. If they lose this, they have at least.
Oh, thank you for bringing up the standings.
Not
This
guaranteed that
really
they have a
does help,
tiebreaker. Yes.
But of
Mhm.
course, you're then expecting Damwon to lose.
Yeah, which is not exactly what you're expecting here. Dom 1 maybe setting themselves up for the perfect group stage performance, which is not often. We usually get an upset, some minor region team or European team getting an upset win over an LCK team historically or an LPL team in the more modern area. And I think we're going to have an early fight here. The ward trying to get cleared out. It's going to get cleared out by LWX. So priority for this lane is going to go over to LWX. They're going to have bush control here. And scanner not available. All right, here we go. So Inspired is going to have the sweet spots there to, yeah, able to sit himself in between the 2 camps to clear as fast as possible and clear pretty ridiculously fast here.
Take out the red buff. He's going to do the Raptors and he's going to path towards bot, where LWX and Crisp should be able to get priority in that lane. But it looks like Noguri is going to do the same thing up towards the top side of the map.
Yeah, Prio over and Rogue in FPX's lane all the way through here. Level 2 is going to be acquired by LWX and Crisp first off, so there's that early ward fight going in their favor, really allowing them to take over this lane. Odomne trying to train back here against Nuggery. There goes Pots and Biscuits.
Quite low on mana, and with Kennen being an energy-based champion, Nuggery will be very willing to trade his energy for Odo's mana.
All right, here comes the. So started bot, came back top. They might have seen him on that ward that just disappeared. They're by chickens. Didn't see any pings. But if they are aware of that, then this should unleash Tien and his bot lane to really put the pressure on Hensama and Trimby. And that should mean we're having a top bot split between Rogue and FX getting the scuttles respectively. Yeah, and that's the best news. Best news is that Inspired's not getting punished very much by FPX in this game here with the Fiddlesticks here. Tien, it's going to be just a very even split. He's going to be allowed to get to level 3 and get his regular batch of farm. And one camp split by Tien. It's going to allow him to get the Scuttle Crab a little bit ahead of schedule. At least a little bit ahead of Inspired. But Inspired with the full clear is going to be able to get his Scuttle Crab now. And they'll probably back from there. He's going to path in actually. Yep, he's going to path up and drop a ward. I don't think anyone saw that. Oh, they might have seen that. Yeah, they might have seen that ping. Just from the Scryer's Bloom spreading across the map.
In theory, if they just keep farming the way that they are, you should be able to get that level 5, level 6 just that bit ahead. Meanwhile, when we kind of look across the lanes, everything pretty even across the board.
Yeah, nothing too crazy right now. Everyone just sort of just laning properly, laning evenly. Nuggery and Odomne haven't even traded hard enough to need to expend their teleports. Dwayne has had to that range versus melee matchup. A little rough, hasn't been able to really land any of his abscond abducts into Larson to get that point blank trade. But here comes the fight here. Level 3 here. Oh, and they're going to get rooted down here. Trimby, I think you're about to die here, buddy. Hand Sama not able to trade it back here. No heal available. Just cleanse and ignite. Oh, and Inspired's going to get spotted on this board here. They see him, and I don't think there's going to be much else that can be done here. And he has no effigy to put down to clear that vision. Not to mention turning on someone into a squirrel is going to be something very hard to deal with. Good bubble. They get the trade out. Oh, the shield comes through. Trimby is just too far ahead. There's not much else to really be done there. The kill does go over to Crisp. That is the solace here. It's just 200 bonus gold over to LWX for the first split assist.
option for Tian, considering this wave is gonna. Oh, actually, it's frozen underneath.
Yeah, so LWX actually is setting himself up to actually have a major freeze here, and that's where the Vep Center actually has the greatest point of value. Yeah, he can sustain and probably trade more often into Hansama and really get an advantage there. But if he can basically like face tank these waves and just keep it frozen underneath and just short of his turret, then he can really try to expand the CS advantage. Now a little bit of separation here. Crisp gonna miss out on some CS, some experience.
So props to the FPX bot lane, doing a great job here in the 2 versus 2.
It's the third or fourth time we've seen Trimby just struggle a little bit on the international stage. Of course, it is his first international competition. Last year when Mo came, it was Vanda alongside Hansama.
It's gonna get really rough here for Hansama. He's got to start popping some pots there, I believe. Might just be relying on the ebb and flow from Trimby.
Sometimes just a little bit miscoordinated, uncoordinated, that's the word, with his team in team fights.
I mean, you got to remember the pressure as well. Like, Europe is struggling right now at the World Championship, and you know,
It's pretty good.
every single team wants to represent Europe well. Europe has a pretty good showing internationally.
Usually pretty well here. But Rogue need to start really pulling this all back. And Tien, eo120, I think you need to get out of there. You gotta get baited by that control ward FPX. Tien is gonna step forward, but step back. The ward, spotting it out. That's a great save. So eo120, staying safe, not giving away anything. And so Tien on this early game jungler, not getting a lot done here. And level 6 has been acquired by Inspired. His ability to make plays, and you could even probably steal the Drake right now. That Herald, that Scuttlecrab blocking him. But if they clear out this wave, they gotta move out. They gotta move hard. They gotta move fast here. And there's gonna be the wave here. It's gonna come on through. And here comes the Crow Storm. But the damage is actually very low here. And LWX is capturing it. And that was so weird. And that's 2 kills over there. 2 kills now for Crisp. And Larson has arrived yet to try to clear this one up here. And he's gonna be able to get the catch on to LWX. Get that shutdown. Crisp is still super low here. Gonna get some turret plates. But now here comes the follow-up. Dwemby is arriving here. Teleport not available. He will hoof it all the way down. Flash available. He can abscond, abduct into this. He might be able to even catch Larson. Oh, here comes the calling out, and Larson's going to be forced to flash away. That was such a fudge dive there by Inspired and company. The setup, and it felt like they just expected the ward in that Tribush or something, but Inspired was supposed to immediately blink over. Did not get the fear off on... He did not get the fear off on that one. He should be blinking over with the Crow Storm, put the fear out onto Crisp and LWX, disabling them from being able to shield, do anything. And it just allowed for Crisp and LWX to tank so much damage while the towers is ramping up and hurting them more and more. Let's look at this. Where... He chants, and he comes out. It does not apply to anything. It's just the damage. He gets exhausted, so the damage doesn't come through. He doesn't even get like a full channel on it. He's the first one to take the turret damage, and the turret damage just destroys them. They make the good move to just turn on to Inspired to just blow him up, but it just gets so trifled. And the rest of this forces out the flash from Hansama for pretty free, actually, or from Larson pretty free, just with the stolen, hijacked culling. Alright, now here comes actually some priority just off of trying to get back to lane for LWX.
In any case, right now, while Rogue do have the gold lead, they're getting a lot of this gold actually back from the plates they're securing.
Actually sitting with the gold lead right now. Yeah. Rogue with the gold. Oh, this could be a good catch over here, but they're not going to follow it. I don't think they know that Tien's right there, so it's a good thing they didn't overcommit to that. The ward line, though, is insane here from FPX. The entire river, there's no crossing the river for Inspired from basically Pixel Brush by mid lane north. Yeah, so he's having to just, they're just indexing bots out here, trying to get more control, but they only have like that one quarter like truly secured. Inspired's available. Oh, and Dwemby getting chunked down here, but Etienne's about to collapse on here. Larson's going to have to find his way out of here. He's got his R available, but it's just going to be for damage. And LWX is going to be taken down here. No traded kills here, but that's going to be the major advantage that it's needed for the bot side here. Kill captured by Inspired. And Larson was able to make it out of the gank in mid.
Coming up soon, but as you rightly said, a lot of plates will be secured out. I'm not entirely sure whether or not they will be able to secure the entire tower.
Not too easily here. Turret shots are gonna put them a little low. Get the charge off. They've got a whole wave. I think they can pull this off here. There's enough attack speed available for these characters. So this first turret will go over to FPX. Yep, there we go. So trying to get that gold lead back, and they have secured it. So FPX showing some of the metal that we need. We're really hoping FPX trying to show for expectation. Inspire, they're baiting them in a little bit. And there comes, oh, and Hansama is just going to solo kill LWX. LWX standing out a little bit too far there. Used the exhaust on the Hansama, but it was not enough. He cleanses it off and just takes it. Bot lane is just getting nutty, and eo120 is just sat up here for free. Inspired, just shadowing eo120, letting him just accept this wave. Himself also with a Vampire accepted to try to sustain through this matchup. Oh, Hansama going for the solo kill there. He's going to absorb a lot of turret shots here. Tian trying to get in on this. They're going to need to run away from each other. But Trimby might be just healthy enough for there. And there comes the ebb and flow. The Q does not connect. Relentless Pursuit, but there's the kick in here. And Doimby's going to arrive. Trimby, just give it up. No worries. No concerns. The kill going over to Doimby. A much needed bit of gold infusion into the mid lane. He did have flash. He could have preemptively flashed that. They should. Hansama. Oh, here we go. And I'm sorry, but you're not going to be able to get captured here, Crisp. Here comes the teleport in. That's going to be Larson here. Oh, going to be an easy catch onto this one. Trying to give the kill over, and it's going to be secured by Larson. Tian's going to acquire the first Drake of the game. It's pretty late Drake here. This is like 12:50. It's near 13-minute Drake. We're going to be a long ways away from a soul here. And the pacing from Rogue is looking very promising. Alrighty, Mythics being secured here. Everyone but Doimby and LWX have acquired their Mythics, aside from just supports, which, you know, will take forever by nature. And eo120 has actually held his own quite well. Has not been able to trade turret plates, but holding himself very well, not giving over too much gold to Nuguri in the form of plates. Hasn't even died yet. So eo120 playing the weak side pretty well. It's been entirely weak side, actually. Top side has gotten very little attention from both teams. So, yeah, not too much comment there. Just happy to see Odo kind of doing well here. And now Doimby? Yeah, a lot of damage there, but they're ready to collapse onto this. 4 coming on their way. Trimby with the tidal wave available, dodges the sonic wave, but the kick's available. Trying to actually figure out where to do here. Tidal wave's actually going to interrupt only Doimby, but Hansama now sitting in the alcove. It's going to be 1v4 here. I don't think he's got too much to do here. And now here comes the secure here. Kill's going to go over to LWX, and Larson has gone into the middle. That's trying to get a kill traded, but cannot find it. Which is that's a big overinvestment right now, but Rogue aren't really trading it anywhere else here. Larson came down, but not for anything substantially. Could have been getting some damage on that turret plate if they'd just given up on the play. Yeah, window's closed. So FPX get a free kill bot side, even with the overcommitment of 4 players. So no trading happening really anywhere on the map. Oh, Larson forced to flash out. It's another playmaking option removed from them. But eo120, I think you're about to be in a bit of trouble here. Inspired is up and available here. Q is going to land on only to the minion. Trying to figure out if they want to engage here. I don't think they want it. Alrighty. So 3 people's time wasted. But Hansama and Trimby are arriving, and that's going to be scary here. Somehow Hansama without any kills, which feels like a great tragedy here. 2 on Larson. It's going to be kind of on him. And Larson just, oh, Hansama just won, so he's going to go on over here. He's going to get blocked up by Tian. Tian's going to go back in here. LWX has arrived here. Red and white guns. You do not want to fight that one.
if I get kicked in now, I will die, and that will be bad. So he chooses to flash instead. This will, of course,
Let's go give Herald over.
and you can see that Hansama's really trying not to slow down the aggression.
No, he's really trying to trade up. He's really trying to get in there and put the damage out, put the pressure out, let them know what he can do, even with just 4 assists and a 20 CS gold lead. I think Doinby might be up for a surprise here. I think they're trying to confirm there's nothing else here, but that's all they want here. And he's going to get blown up here, and he's going to get taken down here. 3 kills over for Inspired now. Second Herald going to be secured by Tien and company, but it's not going to be enough. Trimby, might want to watch yourself here, bud. And Tien going to try to actually got Ward Hop out, but they're going to deny the eye. Oh, they're ready for the fight here. There's not enough team fighting abilities up for Rogue, so it's going to be given over, actually. Not ready for the fight. Can't take it. No ultimates available for all of Rogue at the time.
Okay, so credit to Inspired. He has been very active on the map with
Yep.
Fiddlesticks. When he brought
Didn't get punished early. Got to be able to transition and get some stuff off from level 6 and on.
and he was
Doing pretty well here.
very limited in what he could actually do on the map. But in this game, he's been allowed to farm, he's been allowed to set up ganks, and he's made use of the pressure that a lot of his lanes have been able to generate and have been finding successful lane ganks. You know, he sat in that brush top lane for like 2 minutes, but it really did end up paying off when they get themselves that kill onto Doinby. They didn't convert it into anything else though, and now the dragon is spawning in 30 seconds. I imagine Inspire's ultimate will be up and available, but FPX are all in a great position themselves.
Well, that's going to be the call here. Does Rogue actually contend for this dragon to start building their own Drake, or do they want to trade elsewhere? Because there's still 2 tier 1 turrets available on FPX's side of the map here. Turret traded out could be really good here. The counter to that counter, FPX could end up getting the Drake and also get 2 turrets available. This bot side turret is probably about to be taken by a Herald here once they clear this out. And it's just going to be like, what, Inspired and Larson to try to hold this. And here we go. So here comes, this first tower is probably going to be gone. Saving this tower is kind of a lost cause, especially with the Herald charging it in. But now Larson's forced to ult away. Oh, Trimby has arrived here. They're going to get the catch on to here. Wave is up and available for Trimby, but they are not going to take it. And they're going to save this tower, actually. So enough rotations here. Here comes the Drake here. Infernal is up. Mountain or Cloud will be today's type of day. Weather forecast shows Rift will have either rocks or wind tunnels. So much.
So I think Nogari's positioning is going to be really, really important as to whether or not he can find an impactful ultimate that can swing the team fight.
Yeah, Rogue just giving up this dragon, keeping the map stable, and they're going to be able to actually get a free turret trade here with just the one, with just eo120 topside here, finally actually kind of getting ahead of Nuggery and getting a good 30 CS lead. He's gotten himself a 200 gold bounty with just the assist and 200 gold difference, and Larson... Okay. So everything's still holding out. Rogue still with a 2k advantage over FPX here.
Yeah, you know, we already talked about the potential mobility on Rogue's composition being a big deal. I think bonus moves we can also help with that.
Yeah, and I mean, ultimate ability haste is never something to be sniffed at, you know?
Especially when you're running Fiddle and Kennen.
Alright, so it's going to be a Cloud Soul, which means, hey, going to be more Maelstroms and more Crow Storms. So plenty of very... dangerous weather coming in for the Rift here. Birds flying everywhere and lightning storms. Rawr.
It's just kind of been an exchange here and there. We'll trade up here, we'll trade down here, we'll give you this, we'll take that.
Yeah, both teams not really lopting into fights, and we haven't really even seen a lot of bloodshed in the last, like, 5 minutes. Not since any of the little ganks that Inspired's been able to get off, but they need to start being able to find them now here. Standard wave clear, or at least jungle clear coming through. Hansama and Trimby put topside with the Inspired, so... a lot of strength put topside. Only 2 here topside on the side of FPX to try to defend this turret.
Yeah, they have been playing very well around the neutrals, where I feel Rogue have been a lot more focused on
eo120 respecting his weak side positioning. And this wave should go down. But this does put pressure. They're very aware. They are very aware that Inspired is sitting somewhere in this jungle right now, and Nuggery has to play this very carefully here. Hansama clearing out the waves. Nuggery trying to do the same here. And Nuggery backing off. He's going to teleport back in to try to protect this turret. Now, Rogue are rotating elsewhere. The time limit has run out. They have not fully cleared all the vision in this jungle here. That they know that there's plenty here. They're going to give up this turret. I'm pretty sure they're going to give up this turret here. There's a TP flank coming in. That's probably going to be Doinby. That's Doinby on the flank here. Larson. They're going to see him. So the warding by Rogue, at least to counter it out, has allowed them to stay safe here. And this is going to give eo120 free time here. And teleports are expended by Doinby. Either he or Nugger have to either walk down or even expend a teleport. So Nugger is going to be able to walk over, catch the wave there by tier 2. And Rogue are just going to come right back to it. They want this turret. Here comes a little bit of catch. They can't see anything. Oh. Tian waiting to get baited in here. Oh, but they're going to catch onto him, and that's going to be a dead jungler here. And no catch follow-up onto Doinby. He's going to be able to rock away here, but that is a dead jungler, and Baron is up. Annoying and scary. Scary is what I want to hear from you, Vedius. It is always a jump scare with the Crow Storm and just blah, just in your face. It's very scary. I jump playing this game. It's one of the few times in this game that I actually get like the fear of God enters me. It's sad when Sion like ultimates, you know, from across the map, and I just don't know where that pain train is coming from. Oh, we need to cancel out here. Nugger's actually going to go on in here, but no Crow Storm, just no Storm coming out. And there comes the calling here, but Doinby's going to go golden here. That's going to be a dead fish here, but Doinby, super low here. Larson trying to catch him, but cannot connect with the second distortion here. That's a 1-for-0 trade here right now. Teleport's extended and expended, but Rogue not confident with taking the fight here. No ultimates available on their side. Oh, this is actually so bad right now. FPX now with the momentum shift. They have the agency now on the map here. Nuggery's still with his Maelstrom. Oh, and they're going to try to get the catch onto him. And still moving away here. Lulu. Felios also available. So Rogue want to play careful here. And now Rogue have actually... They might actually have the momentum shift now. FPX doing a full reset. They're going to see this back. Okay. That catch... I'm actually really surprised he didn't die here. Very good stopwatch because Hansama would have destroyed him. So close to getting him down there. Yeah. It is still a very even game here. The two Drakes, not to mention just the perception here. Rogue, very close to actually getting like their second win, and especially against FPX. This is a Rogue that is a little confident, just confident enough, but not confident, like not too confident or confident enough to actually make the really aggressive plays. Notice Hansam has not done really any crazy trades in quite a while. Larson has not gotten any major flanks or really been able to secure much of anything significant. And that wave from Doinby, especially with the AP, that wave probably is going to hit like a truck. And now the Baron control on their side. No teleports available for Rogue. So FPX know that Rogue are going to have to 5-man face check this, and the vision is in their control right now. And LTBX is just going to burn through this. I bet the Baron's going to be gone. And here comes Doinby with the flank here. The wave's going to come out. It's going to get dodged out by everyone. Oh, and eo120's going to be jumped off here. And he's going to go down to 300, but he's going to be able to survive here. But now Inspired in the middle of everyone, and Crisp and LTBX so low here. Crow Storm is going to do so much work here. But now Nuggery trying to save it out, and Hansama with one gets onto Nuggery. Now everyone's so low here, but Larson is still plenty healthy here. He's trying to find... Oh, and the shock blast from eo120. They get the vision just from Larson repositioning. And now Crisp is trying to get out. Rogue with a fantastic team fight there. The secondary engage from Inspired to just shred everyone on the side of FPX there. Allows everyone else to pull through. eo120 survives the jump onto him. I thought he was going to go down there, but not enough burst from Rogue. And then he is able to just help carry out the last inches of this here. So let's see here. Doinby tries to go in. The Moonlight Vigil misses, and the wave hits nothing here. Shock Blast back on. And now Trimby able to just help. He gets kicked away here. Oh, it's not able to secure him. And now Inspired allowed to just run through it. And another reconnection here gets destroyed by Inspired here. Yeah. Trimby goes down, which is not surprising. And there's the sight they need. And then Shock Blast over. Just a bit of vision. That's all they need. Where is he? I'm ready to shoot. So that's a 5k jump. That's 5k lead here for Rogue right now. Baron is still up and available for minutes and 50 seconds. With, like, they were able to get the Cloud Drake after that fight win. So now the delay for the Cloud Soul has occurred here. Extra 5 minutes in the favor of Rogue here right now. I feel like the game is going to be really in the favor of FPX the later this game goes, just with the reality that is Mr. 200 Years. But Rogue definitely will not be out of this. Inspired will be allowed, if he's allowed to get in, will be able to just wreak mayhem and really put an incredible amount of pressure onto the FPX backline.
Minimum, they get themselves a tiebreaker out of the group. But Rogue need this win to stay in the competition. FPX still get more chances even if they lose.
Very true.
It's a very tight situation here in Group A.
Win against Dom1 in the next game, and then
Point is, these games are very interesting.
Rogue are out.
Rogue not seeing that wave there in the brush.
But could lose and be out because
No, there we go.
how the North American third seed play for the rest of the day, 'cause so far they
Oh, Tien, I think you're going to have some trouble here. Hansama wants it. Calling's going to come through, but the Minions are going to block it.
have to settle for 40 gold.
Thank you, boys.
Rogue, though, setting up here is
I think they saw that, so we're about to have a 5v5 here on Sama. Might want to stay safe here.
Chris stepping
He's
forward,
boosted.
cleared out.
But just look at this vision right now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Observers, for highlighting it, because
This is no vision for Rogue right now.
for the side of FPX, they want to
This is no vision for FPX. Okay.
but Fiddle
So-
is lying
Fiddle is just so scary right now here. The effigy is providing
in the dark.
a lot of good vision control here. Ward plus old scanner.
Face checks. Typically, that's what you
So this is the vision control we're talking about. This is what I was talking about in the draft here, where Larson and Inspired, if they have absolute control of vision and there's so much darkness that FPX just cannot, even begin to guess where anyone is, that allows for Inspired and Larson to figure out where they want to engage and where they want to jump on anyone. Because now they don't know where. They have pretty good as he's by Wolves right now. And Hansama just able to frontline this. And now the entire map is controlled by Rogue here. 6k gold lead. And not much really else to worry about other than Baron. And Rogue just happy to sort of play this out right now. They've gotten their control. They got all 6 outside turrets taken. FPX only with 2. Not able to really get much else done here.
Many people thought of as the best team in the LPL. Many people looked at them as the favorites that they should 3-0 EDG. And since then, it seems like it's been more of a downward trajectory than anything else.
Ooh, big shock blast out there, and Hansama ready to step forward here. The wave's going to actually push them over to the side here. The Gale Force is going to come out, but not able to finish off Chris. Doinby frontlining this right now, but Hansama allowed to stay up and alive here. Here comes the Crow Storm. It's going to be captured up, and LWX trying to get out of this. Auto attacking through. He's going to get the kill onto LeBlanc, but he's going to go down here with Nuggery coming in with the Maelstrom. Trimby trying to run away here, but Doinby is still up and available. So is Nuggery. The 2 major carries of FPX here, staying alive here and threatening the rest here. It's on Hansama and Odoamne to try to finish this, and here comes the go in, and he goes golden here. Odoamne running away here right now. Trimby has been allowed to join his team. And now here comes the reset here. They're going to move over towards Baron side. I don't believe they can actually take this. Hansama going to clear out the waves.
So crucial, and Nogari came in clutch.
Alright, just going to get vision control.
We're gonna get a replay
So FPX acquiring Baron control.
because initially things looked great for Rogue. LWX and Chris once again got chunked out so low, but let's have a look back and see how things
Great shock blast start there and almost gets it. Gale Force in from Hansama, but not able to get the finish up onto Chris here. Perhaps a bit of an over-engage here, but Inspired ready for the re-engager, and he just overreaches for this. And then the ult comes out here. It's going to be the green ult. Gets the kill onto Crisp here, and then Larson, he doesn't get any damage off, it looked like. It looks like he actually got stunned out and not allowed to get this damage out.
but he patiently waited for the right moment, dives onto the backline, and forces all the summoner spells out. Now, there are no flashes basically on the side of Rogue. Still
3 available for FPX.
FPX have that summoner advantage coming into this next fight. Gold still
Ults may be available for Rogue, but their mobility in the next fight will be very tried and scary here. The vision by FPX allowing, well, at least blocking Rogue, or at least making Rogue disinterested on that side of the map. 3 up in top right corner here, up in their blue jungle, up in FPX's blue jungle here. Inspired and company just looking for a blow up, looking for a chance to pounce.
FPX to force Inspired to have to use his flash as well, but that's now Fiddle flash gone and Cannon flash gone as well. So positioning is going to be really important.
Alright, second trick going to be secured here by Rogue. FPX creeping up around Baron, trying to They might be trying to set a trap here. There's not much vision control in this area. Alright, and there's... Alright, so there's the one little trinket ward there. So they know they're not on the Baron right now. Hansama, don't think you want to step too much further than that. It's getting a little scary. Alright, he's just going to push it away.
FPX still showcasing they are a great team fighting team. They always have been. And they cannot afford to.
And there we go. So control ward acquired here. Now Rogue need to be scared of it. And I don't think they saw that Scar's bone, but there comes the other trinket ward. And they're getting started here. And with LWX, your red gun and blue gun, he's going to be able to burn through this pretty quickly, no pun intended. And Doinby looking for it. He's going to catch Inspired's ultimate. So there's going to be 2 Chris Storms, 3 Storms total. I don't know if you're ready for a crazy forecast here. Oh, he's on the backside here, and Hansama knows it. He's trying to actually push him out of here. Nuguri brought solo here. Hansama just trying to chase it. Here comes Doinby, but Hansama's going to have to push through. But he's going to get blown up there. Doinby going down here. No chance available. That is a fantastic trade here. Support for mid lane. Can win fights. Can take that to the bank there. I think they're going to lose an inhibitor. Nugget's going to be available. Maelstrom available as well, but I don't think he can kill an entire team. Shock Blast cuts him in half here, and he's going to have to run away here. So it's going to be inhibitor turret only. But Inspired, he did not have to spend his Crow Storm. And now here he comes here. It's going to be scared on to Tien. If they get the jungler down, it's going to be everything. And Chris brought solo here. The Shock Blast running, doing massive damage here. Sonic Wave not capturing Doinby with a teleport available. He's going to be up in 10 seconds. Rogue need to back off. No flank wards available. There's the teleport in from Doinby. They're going to move for Baron right now. And here comes the teleport in. Yes, teleport in from Nugget. They're going to rush it. They're going to rush it right now here. Rogue are sniffing it out, though, and the Baron is just getting started here. They're already in the river here. Inspired. No Crystal available. It's going to be the best time for them to fight this. Larson over the wall here. Needs to find his pick. Needs to find his option. Red and white guns on the side of... Oh, it's going to be changed out. And here comes the wave. It's going to be secured by Tien, but will they win the fight here? Interruption, and Larson goes down here. That's 2 secured for Tien, and now Rogue, they need to run away here. I don't think they've got the rest of this fight here. There's no ultimates available here. I think Inspired's going to come out here. Bubble's going to put him up. He's going to go golden here. Good shock blast. Only going to hit Tien, and Nugget will secure it. Maelstrom's still available. They wanted so much out of that, but FPX read the overextension, the overexpenditure of resources, of cooldowns, and realize they can just teleport everyone in, get the Baron, and now this gold lead has shrunk down to 3k. And we're also getting to the part of this game where we're 33 minutes in. We're getting to where the gold difference matters less. It's starting to happen here. 3.5 items on the side of LWX, 3.5 items on the side of Hansama. The increases in damage output are dropping here. Infinity Edge is probably the next thing on Hansama. That'll be the next major burst in his damage, where he'll probably like 2-tap anyone. But Infinity Edge, 3 items actually now secured for LWX. So this is where they just have to try to peek this out here. They get the effigy in, they get the vision, but they're just hoping to get a steal off at this point here. Oh, the interruption here. The wild growth out from Crisp just interrupts Larson and just stops him from being able to do anything, and they take it from there. And you'll notice in the bottom right corner here, that's going to be a tier 2 taken. Level 18, level 16, level 16. So Odo Omni first at level 18, but we are starting to peak out in terms of our, at least, experience advantages. Anything crazy? Yeah, no crazy level advantages right now. It's pretty split. And now they're going to finally be able to get this top turret down. Impressive this one's actually stood so long. This kind of lets you know all the focus has been bot side. But Rogue, they're going to trade this one out here. Baron buffed here. So only be able to get this cut in half before they need to leave. But they are reassigning FPX's priority and wasting more time, wasting this Baron buff and not allowing them to even... That tier 1 topside turret is... It's going to finally go down here just from minions. But there's still 3 turrets down here. A lot of map control, a lot of map locked off and away from FPX just because of the standing turrets here. Only able... Yeah, they'd have to get a major boost to push through the tier 2s for top end bot. So Rogues, now with the driver's seat back in hand, gonna hit the bubble. Shock Blast not gonna hit like it used to.
Worked so well for them against Damwon. It was Hansama who kept them in the game. Hansama has been Rogue's standout player this entire tournament. I don't think anyone will ever doubt you if you said that. And now so much weight rests on his shoulders, but also inspired.
Here comes Cloud Drake. This will be number 3 here. This is the big contention here. No Dragon, no Baron up and available. 5 seconds left. I think they want to shove this. This Drake's going to be taken. Can Rogue get back in time to defend their base? Smote. Rotating over. Here comes a slow push wave topside. FPX with the tier 2 in mind. There's still a lot of time. There's still a lot of time till any major neutral objectives are up. So FPX on the reset. That will allow him to get rid of that fear as soon as it hits him from Inspired, let alone the knock up or the bubble prison from Trimby. Okay. LWX has actually kind of gated himself for a while here. Quicksilver Sash and the Zeal will mean that he's going to be having to wait to just buy either his Phantom Dancer or his Mercurial Scimitar outright. Meanwhile, 4 completed items on the side of Hansama. The Quicksilver Sash can play a major role, can be more than the 1300 gold price tag, but the damage that's going to come through in the mobility from Hansama will be absolutely massive here. And death cap on Larson. Oh, it'll be insane. It'll be very massive mobility. He's got the... What's that? Mikhail's Crucible? The Bell? Pretty sure that allows him to have another QSS available for LWX. Alright, there it is. Runon's Hurricane. Alright, so able to bridge that. So 4 items versus 4 items. QSS on the side of LW is giving him an extra option and a bit of MR to at least mitigate some of the damage coming from Inspired on Larson. And frankly, if he has a red gun, I think he'll be able to even just stand and take Inspired's damage. Because Inspired now is kind of... He'll have the penetration with the Void Staff, but I really want him to have, like, a death cap. He's got the Codex and the Null Magic Mantle. I'm not sure what he's going into next. Good Shock Blast. That's going to cut Crisp in half. And Crisp isn't there. LWX's ability to die increases massively. Yeah, Accelerated Shock Blast out of Omnic could end up being a major decider here for these fights here, because LWX is going to have to just red gun this up if he wants to heal through. And another good shot. It's not gonna do anything. He's gonna be able to like put it out. And now red and white gun. LWX prime for fighting. Prime for the fight right now. Flash is available on everyone. Yeah, all summoner spells available. The next fight could be Massive Ear Larson. He's about to get surrounded here. Shock Blast gonna hit Crisp. That is insane damage here. And I don't think there's much else Crisp can really do for this. Trying to contest and just get the mid-wave pushed here. Inspired. He's in a way back position here right now. They're trying to walk this little minion forward. Hansama baiting them out. Oh, he's going to get the jump on to LWX here just with the calling. Crisp needs some help. He needs some healing. Inspired doesn't even bother clearing out that control ward. They know where he is, but he doesn't care. And now vision control in Rogue's favor here. FPX is just going to base race it. And Rogue are just going to walk away from Baron here right now. I think they need to take it. They should have taken it. They should have taken Baron here. You're going to trade Inhib for nothing. Inhib for nothing here. They could have taken that. I think they're scared of actually FPX finishing the game. Oh, it's going to be a jump on. Wild Growth goes out onto Chris. That's what they want. It's been baited out here, but now Fiddle is up and available. He's going to jump on in here. He's going to jump on to TN. And it's going to be a dead Crisp and a dead TN here. And now Hansama just running forward. LWX needs to get some work done here, but the chain is going to lock him down. Blown up by Company. And Rogue are going to finish this Dwayne B. Not much else to be done here. Able to get the trade kill onto Inspire. TN respawns from the Guardian Angel, but they surround and finish off FPX here. Can they end? The teleport's coming in here. Odoamne and Larson are making the run for it. And these timers are insanely huge here. 43 seconds on TN and Dwayne B respectively. Crisp and LWX would be the first ones up, but that's Crisp is not enough front line for LWX. He didn't even get his Moonlight Vigil off in that fight here. Too much pressure for the man. And now Rogue walking themselves in. They're going to be able to get this win over LWX and over FPX here. Rogue going to go 2-4 of FPX, 2-4 as well. The chances for Rogue continue to climb here, and now we need to look for Damwon versus C9 to see what's going to happen in this group, and if FPX or Rogue will have a prayer to make it out of the group stage themselves.